Ailbhe, last time we spoke was in Tullamore after the semi-final against Cork. Now we're talking in Croke Park, just a few days out from the All-Ireland final. As we said back then, it's been a while since you were last in a final, and there's certainly a buzz in the county around it.
Oh, absolutely. And we're enjoying the buzz and the build up, and we're just delighted to be back after 5 years. And some people were, a lot of the panel were involved in that 2019 team, so they're just delighted to be back as well.
It's been a long time coming since Galway were last year, as you alluded to there, and while many people wrote you off at the start of the year based on the league, you've answered the critics well, and you're coming in with a lot of confidence now.
Yeah, that's it. I suppose we kept the belief and backed that belief up with a couple of great performances in the quarterfinal and semi-final. And yeah, it'll be a new game on Sunday, and yeah, it'll be all to play for.
A very different venue than those two previous games. This pitch can be unforgiving. It's, you would have known it from the league final against Kerry last year, just the way it is and how physically draining it can be. And when you put it into the All-Ireland final fiasco, it's, the mental side of it as well. It can be quite exhausting.
Yeah, I suppose Kerry might have that experience over us in terms of being here the last couple of years, and I suppose we'd just be hoping for our players to focus on themselves and to focus on their own performances, and hopefully the occasion won't get to the team, and they'll just enjoy playing on a fantastic surface that is Croke Park.
Obviously, belief is going to be the big thing for those players that haven't, been here or might have a few nerves not playing on an All-Ireland final day before, while, a league final is a big day as well. The All-Ireland final can just add that little bit extra to it. But based off of, the result against Dublin, you went down to the wire, heads could have dropped that day, but you didn't, you kicked on from it. And against Cork as well, that game, when that ball was dropping in, as we said the last day, I could have gone anywhere. We could have been talking extra time that day as well. But that can give them the massive belief that, you're good enough to perform on a day like today.
Yeah, and it comes sometimes with a stroke of luck as well. We've been on that. There's nothing between so many teams in the league, and we've been on the wrong side of that 1 point win or that last kick. It's been us there trying to get that last minute goal. So we're just delighted to be on the right side of it, and yeah, certainly that's given us plenty of belief.
And you were certainly delighted after the game. All the Galway fans on the pitch, the chorus of the N17 going around. You were leading it that day. You're well known for your football talents, but you're well known for your musical talents as well.
Well, I don't know about how well known now, but I do enjoy trad music and a bit of Shannos dancing as well. And we had a great buzz. I don't know, did we over celebrate that day, but we're extremely proud footballing county, and we're just delighted to be delighted to get through and get the opportunity again.
I suppose it is part of the culture of Galway to have that, the traditional musical element. And when you talk about the Gaelic aspect of Galway at the moment, you've three teams playing in All-Ireland finals this year. Obviously the men were out at the weekend, just didn't go their way against Armagh. You're playing Kerry on Sunday, and then your Camogie team are playing Cork in a senior final the week after. So there is a buzz in Galway at the moment, and you have the Galway races as well this week.
That's it, yeah. Galway is buzzing, and Galway does always buzz in the summer, as it is between the Arts Festival and the races. There's so many festivals going on in Galway, and the men's, I'm just gutted for them. They're just an incredible team, and I suppose we just empathise with them so much because we're going through the same in terms of all the commitment and training they give, and I'm just gutted for them. But also delighted for Camogie. They're an amazing team and have been, extremely strong side for years. So I'm just delighted that they get the opportunity to be back in a final, and then for ourselves to be involved. For years, maybe our ladies football team, out of the four representing, we usually are probably out first. So we're just delighted to be in the mix this year.
And you had a very, very big crowd in Tullamore that, speaking to players before, that crowd element can be the 16th man on the field. Just giving that extra boost when you need it most, whether it's a turnover here or a free there or just anything, just to give you that lift. And you'll be hoping that a good Galway crowd makes another journey up to Dublin this weekend.
Yeah, we're expecting a good crowd, good Galway contingent. There's lots of buses already organised and ready to go. So, no, it can be. Strangely, I often don't hear the crowd. Or anyone on the sideline, which is maybe not a good trait at times. But no, hopefully they'll be there in their droves the next day, and we're going doing it for them as well. Yeah.
And it's obviously Kerry, you alluded to there. Last time you played them in Croke Park would have been the league final last year. Probably a performance that you wanted to better going into the championship, and you played them back in Killarney. Didn't go your way in that league campaign, but you've brushed off that league campaign aside, regrouped, had the confidence, have grown from it, and you know what Kerry will bring. They're hurting from 2 previous final defeats coming in this year. They want to get to Brendan Martin. What would it mean for Galway to break another famine as well to try and get home to Brendan Martin?
Yeah, it would mean the world to this bunch of players to break a famine of 20 years. And for many people, they've been playing for years, and they've played with people. We'll be thinking of all the past players that have to try to bring back Brendan Martin to Galway, and we take huge pride from all the work they put in as well. And it'll mean the world to this bunch. Yeah.
But to do it, what Kerry bring. They're a very experienced team, have some great players, and you're going to have to do you've probably done the homework since Tullamore, would have watched them in that game against Armagh and are now trying to bring it out onto the field.
Yeah, they're an excellent football team. They're an excellent football inside, and they play a lovely brand of football. And certainly their experience. It will be a challenge in terms of being here the last couple of years, and unfortunately we haven't been able to beat them in our last few encounters. So certainly we have a challenge ahead again on Sunday.